Good afternoon, gamers. I can't believe it, but Kojima has done it again like 5 years ago, and I'm finally getting around to playing it. Death Stranding is good vibes indeed. It's time for another really fucking long open world game that I have. This is gonna be like the 8th I've played this year. So many open world games, but they fill time so well. And this is Kojima, who I enjoy on a story level. I enjoy the things he does with story. I haven't always liked the things he does with gameplay, as has been evidenced with all the Metal Gear that I played and lost my goddamn mind at. So let's find out if Death Stranding is anything that I like. Let's play it.
This game supports autosaving.
And we're playing on normal, and hopefully my computer doesn't have a problem running this. Let's make text large. Yeah, hopefully my computer doesn't have any issues here. We're playing the director's cut. New additional content found: power gloves. Interesting. Okay. Okay, that's... Yep, okay, new content. So much new content. Yeah, this game came out in November of 2019, and it's about a global shutdown, if you can't believe it. Where everybody's completely disconnected because of a pandemic, and have to be reliant on delivery services and couriers in a broken world to deliver and, essential workers. It's, game was just a couple months early with its prediction. I think we stuck at 50% there. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Hey! Jacob, thank you for the 50 bits, they appreciate it. I have my brightness already set here to how I want it, but for y'all at home, this is going to look different on your screen. Adjust the brightness so that the image on the right can be seen, but the image on the left cannot. So if you want to see what I'm seeing, go ahead and adjust your settings to be similar to this, because, it's going to be different for you and I. We can make it if we try, just do us. Just ripped my fucking Steam profile here. My birthday is January 15th. That's my birthday. Statistical analysis had indicated that Doom's abilities vary according to the sufferer's date of birth. In order to establish your own ability levels, please enter your birthday. So does this actually matter for something? Higher levels of Doom's abilities have been observed in those born under constellations such as Cancer, Pisces, Cetus, Delphinus, and Gigas. Okay. I'm a Capricorn. I don't believe in any of that, but I'm a Capricorn. Nice ass. This isn't the game, this is just Kojima's logo. We're not a thick spaceman. Or whalers on the moon. We carry a harpoon. The rope, along with the stick, are two of mankind's oldest tools. The stick to keep the bad away, the rope used to bring the good toward us. They were our first friends of our own invention. Wherever there were people, there were the rope and stick.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave birth to time and space.
Oh man, we're getting Kojima early.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which set a planet spinning in that space. Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
I think this game has a lot of DMCA nightmare stuff, so this VOD is probably going to get nuked. So if you're watching this live, you get the authentic Death Stranding experience, and all VOD watchers are just fucked, I guess. Kojima, Kojima, Kojima. Norman Reedus. What is it, the Nationals? Mads Mikkelsen. That's my boy. I love Mads Mikkelsen. I loved NBC Hannibal. I gotta rewatch it sometime. Leah Seydoux. I don't know who that is, but maybe we'll find out. Margaret Qualley. I also don't know who that is, but maybe we will also find out. Troy Baker. I know who that is. In everything. I like this song. There he is, Norman. Can you believe this released on the PS4? Special appearance, Guillermo del Toro. Special appearance, Nicholas Winding Refn. There's a bunch of cameos in this game. Like a million. Jesse Corty. Darren Jacobs. Emily O'Brien. O.J. Simpson. And Lindsay Wagner. Just like Fallout New Vegas, we are a courier. Nice carbon fiber sunglasses. Hair. I guess acid rain. What they just showed there. That fizzled on his hair. The whole world's turned to poison. Got this rusty bike. Hell yeah. Whoa. Sorry, were those creatures invisible? By Duran Duran? That we opened the stream on, that music? Whoa. Look at the poor beasties. Oh god, that deer is... Oh my god. No. No! Why do we have to start like that? Just watching these fucking animals die. No! Ooh, stuck in the mud. Kajumbo, please. What are you doing out here? Why are you crying? Just slam into her? Oh no, my bike! Great. Poor Norman. What an opening! Oh my god. Put that on my back. Cargo for smart drug delivery order acquired. Scan. Motor can scan for cargo tags. Every piece of cargo has a tag attached. Okay, I jump with B, weirdly enough. Oh god. We gotta watch our step. I'm gonna turn the camera sensitivity up a little bit. Yeah, it's weird. It's like B is like the default option for like everything. Like Hollow Knight. Kind of weird. Camera. Always kind of annoying when these aren't linked to each other. That ought to be fine. Firm. That's a little better. So what we scan for here, when we do this, gives us a scan of the environment. If it's blue, that means it's safe to walk on. If it's red, that means that we'll probably trip trying to go over it. And yellow means that there's like a chance that we might lose our balance. This is just like Armored Core. Oh boy. Gotta be careful as well. Norman Reedus takes like a moment to stop. You said it. He takes a moment to stop when I stop moving. We also have to be careful with being out in the rain for so long, because I think that will degrade our equipment. Let's not run into a rock. So where am I going? I guess I need to recover my bike. How am I going to get down this cliff without dying? This is a game that you gotta, like, take... Oh, there's finally an objective marker. Okay. You have to take this game slowly and carefully. And this game has a lot of, Okay, key cargo located. This game has a lot of asynchronous multiplayer. Like how in Dark Souls you can leave message... Had to regain my balance. In Dark Souls, you can leave messages around for other players to, like, help them find stuff and do whatever. This game, you can also leave messages around with helpful information, but you can also, like... So, oh my god, why does he keep moving? So, see how there's, like, you know, a bunch of dangerous terrain here. We could come across, like, a gap that we may have to go across, or, like, a small stream. But doing that, you know, if you, like, fall over a bunch and you're tripping around, you may end up... Norman, you gotta speak up. Oh, okay, it just took the controls away from me. You can, like, leave, like, bridges and things for other players to use. Which was way more common when this game came out. Sam. But unfortunately, since this game is pretty old at this point now, you know, quote-unquote old, about 5 years, it doesn't have an active player base quite like it did then. So the day one experience of this is very different from the modern experience. Then it was more of like a bustling world of life, and now it's, Well, it's Norman Reedus, and he's got hands all over him. Get ready for another pair. Ah. Ouchie. Nice tattoo. Yeah, Fallout New Vegas courier. But you actually are a courier. Hair stand on end. He's having an allergic reaction to the rain. Except that's probably not what it is. Getting goosebumps. Or anaphylaxis. That looks more like anaphylaxis. That boss from Zelda. The Nintendo hand boss. You're the lady I hit with my bike. It was pretty cool. Yeah, this game, like... I'm looking forward to Kojima's story and Kojima world building. Oh, it's got claws. The hands are approaching my cock! I love spooky, dreary, rainy, so looking forward to this. But wait, there's more. Bye-bye. Now you're gonna tell me who the hell you are. Ghosts. It's whatever that guy was from Metal Gear Solid 3. Seems cool. A lot of people clown on it because it's 100 hours of walking around in a field holding Amazon packages. Like the concept of the game, Porter. The concept of the game is very much like if the idea of walking around a gigantic world, tripping every 5 seconds and trying to deliver a package sounds really boring to you.
What the hell? Didn't mean to grab you so hard.
Oh my god.
Tears. A chiral allergy.
That's a print on him.
So, you have dooms, like me.
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
What's your level? You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Level 2, then.
What are you doing here?
Trying to stay dry. Same as you. Time falls let up. My name is Fragile.
Fragile.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
That right? Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivers.
So the rain is like, it's like the beach that makes you old. Oh, little tardigrades. I had to like eat one.
A crypto bite a day keeps the time fall away.
Yep, she's about to eat that. She was Timon in a past life.
Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
Yeah, I thought Fragile Express had plenty of people.
Plenty of traitors. Not much left of us now, save for a few honest folks. And on top of that, not much left of me either.
Old.
Blood soaked from neck to toe.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries, that's all.
This is Bridges Central Dispatch. Freelance contractor Sam Porter Bridges. Receiver is standing by for drop.
What if you had like an injury or something that you know would take like a year to fully recover, so you just like dip that one body part in the rain for just like a little bit, just for a moment to accelerate the time of it? It's like, oh, the healing time is down.
Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long.
Cyber umbrella. Elon Musk is taking notes. Also, of course, it's a Kojima game. It has to have intense amounts of ass. Ah, so cinematic, it landed on her face.
Whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around.
I see those, like...
Border bridges.
Wow. Armor just, like, re-spikes. I see that little, like, beard hair on his face, that there's, like, two of them coming out of the same follicle. I just want to, like, grab it with a pair of tweezers. It's like... Boing. Deliver one or more consignments of smart drugs. I don't know what you know about drugs, but they only make me dumber. Do I have a flashlight? The red bar is the blood gauge. When it reaches 0, Sam will die. The blue bar is the stamina gauge. As this gauge depletes, Sam moves more slowly. Maintaining his balance is harder. Cool. How do I... Oh, that's photo mode. Okay. How do I... How do I get out of here? How do I get out of photo mode? Help me. Help me. Hey, hello. Do I not have a flashlight? I guess not. No, I have this thing. I have this advanced LiDAR that can AR scan the environment around me. But we have not invented light. Oh, yep. And once again, this game is just going to be... It's going to be DMCA through and through for this. So as I said a little bit earlier, if you're watching this live, you're getting the full authentic experience. And otherwise, you're going to be getting... less of an experience. Walk slowly. In game before. I have only seen maybe 6 hours of this game, which is not a lot. Yeah, this game is like a whole bunch of DMCA. Lot of licensed stuff in Kojima things. Looks like we're swimming. I will cross this stream. Smart drugs. This game has a lot of DMCA, a lot of celebrity cameos. And some good-ass music. Like, I would just normally listen to this. Probably gonna get some new things in my playlist off of this. I will say that this game, it doesn't control perfectly, and that's intentional. Oh! Wait, I have a double jump? What do you mean? Maybe it just means, like, chain jumps. Gotta watch the environment. But there's, like, some difficulty in controlling this game that is intentional, because that's, like, the challenge, is, like, the really messed up terrain. That's your job, to navigate it all. Eat Cryptobite. We get that clip of, the guy from Monster House just, like, shoving the food in his mouth. Yeah, so the red X's means that it's dangerous to walk on and you'll probably trip. Yellow means small chance of having difficulty. And otherwise, it's just fine. Keeping balance in a river. When you center your balance while in a river, you'll be able to resist the flow of the water. If you center your balance with both hands, you'll be able to hold on for longer. Okay. Can I see what part is... Okay, so those parts are deep. Don't walk through those. Little oasis. And notice how it's tracking where my footsteps are everywhere I go. That is data that is used by the game to make desire paths. Like, that's a mechanic of this game that I think is fantastic. Oh, let me look at the control. That's nice. Just controls the moment I pause this. Compass mode. I don't see a thing. Yeah, so desire paths, if you know like about that, it's basically just like, you know, where if people like walk through one patch of grass enough to like, you know, make like a shortcut, then the grass all dies in that spot and you can see where people have walked before. It's called the desire path. That it's not a path that people intentionally created. It just happened to be downtrodden so much from people wanting to go that way. This game does that. They after the game released, they took all the data of like where people in the game, like where did they walk, what rocks did they avoid or go around, and they created desire paths out of it, so you can like see where other people walked. And because other people walked there, it's a little bit easier for you to walk there because it's all like padded down and like the grass is dead and it's a little bit flatter and smoother. It's like this game is all about being connected in a disconnected world, which was very weird timing because this came out right before COVID, literally months before. So, you know, the themes of this game are a little bit easier to understand in retrospect. But it's just like a fascinating thing, the way that, like, this game goes for something. It says something. It has an intended effect on, like, you know, when you play it, how are you supposed to feel? What are you supposed to feel like you're doing? What does the world feel like? And I'm very fascinated by it. I'd like to know more. I'm tripping. Central Knot City. Oh, that's a heavy one. Okay, so now I'm carrying too much stuff. Carrying too much cargo will make it easier to lose your balance. Yeah, okay, so now I'm carrying too much stuff. What if I drop some of this? Huh. Good options. Luden's mask, sunglasses. Okay. Canteen. Whoops, I just drank it. Well, stamina restored. Canteen is refilled automatically. Oh, anytime I come in contact with water. Got it.
Beginning scan. Cargo verified. Thank you.
You also have to be careful of like how you're hauling stuff. You gotta protect your poor old back. Go get to where we're going. Oh, that is a force field. Ah, tinnitus noises. Fuck you. Yeah, it did really good for sales because it's a Kojima game that was like a huge title. Like a AAA Kojima title is just like, oh my god. And of course, it got its fair bit of criticism. But it is a game that is like, from as much of I've seen of it, it is, you know, if it's something that you think you'd like, you'll probably like it, and if not, then whatever. Not for everybody. Make delivery. What the fuck is this menu? Jesus. Okay. Deliver. They announced the second one? Yes.
Delivering cargo.
And it's very Kojima.
What took you so long?
Oh my god, it's Portal Chell.
Had to wait out the storm.
Can I... Oh, I can't change settings right now.
Sounds like you've been through the ringer. Luckily, our goods are in perfect condition. Well, you did keep us waiting, but everything else seems to be in perfect order, so great work. We'll be awaiting the next delivery.
It's funny enough that I just played Cyberpunk because Cyberpunk has a Kojima cameo and a Death Stranding reference. You can find the little BBs in the mission with River. Oh yeah, and we earn likes for doing stuff. And it shows us what path we took to deliver and make that mission. It's fun. But yeah, you like you earn likes. It's funny. Kind of fuck with this already. It's an interesting game. Oh, interesting. We get like stats for like how well we do on missions. Reminds me of the crazy shit Kojima did with Peace Walker. The first thing this game made me do was put in my birth date, because if you are born under certain star signs, you have a different effect of like the game. Like an in-universe, like people born under a different star sign are like more sensitive to certain stuff.
Special commission for Sam Porter Bridges. Priority 1.
Special commission? Kojima. So if you want to know the basics of what this world of Death Stranding is, the entirety of the United States is completely fractured into just a few, like, capital cities that operate off of the goodwill of, you know, the very rich and powerful. That, like, you know, whoever could, like...
Igor, Bridges Corpse Disposal. Sam Porter, I presume? Right. Not the touchy-feely type. Document said you had some kind of phobia.
Bridges corpse disposal. What happened?
Whoops.
Look, gotta get a move on. I'll explain as we go. Come on.
But basically the entire United States got completely fractured. A lot of people are just dead. There's only a few mega cities that are specifically designed to protect people from time falls and all these other like paranormal things that happen. And the only way that people get around, like, you know, because the whole world is, you have to be so specifically protected from this threat. There's only like these few holdouts, and the only way that these holdouts get in communication with each other is off of like the shittiest network grid that barely survives, and people like us who deliver packages. And yes, that guy does have a baby.
Come and take a look.
Oh yeah, this game has music by Churches. I don't even have this on max graphics and it looks good. I have this on like its normal default graphics and it runs great.
Incinerator.
How long since he flatlined?
Of course I had a ray
Well,
tracing
exactly
update at some
what
point.
he- I'd say it's been upwards of 40 hours.
He wasn't quarantined.
Not sick. This is a suicide.
Jesus.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Where you taking him?
Closest incinerator's to the north.
This route's crawling with PTs. Sure you can't use another?
I wish I could, but there's no time.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
We put all that chiralium in the air so close to town? Can't do it.
Better that than trying for the incinerator.
Hey, we can do this. We just need someone like you with dooms.
Well, he's already in the first stages of necrosis. If we don't hurry, this place is a crater.
So how about it? Can we count on you? Then Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Sam. Just Sam. And I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
With its helping you, we'll be able to stay one step ahead of them.
Maybe.
Makes me feel like shit every time.
Well, you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out, too.
He bonked his head.
Roll out!
So if I understand this correctly, just going off of this here, the BTs are just these, like, paranormal things that, you know, we saw them floating earlier, and they're these invisible creatures. And they're extremely dangerous. And they seem to be attracted to death. They're very closely tied with death.
The world was different when I was a kid.
And the reason why bridge babies exist is because I guess babies being at the start of life somehow have a bridge to those who are in death. So then if you plug into a baby, then you can sense those who live in death should be left well alone.
Anybody could go anywhere they damn well pleased. No need for couriers like
Whoa.
yourself. We had highways, airplanes. Hell, you could even visit other countries. Hard to imagine it now. As you can see, the Death Stranding poked us full of holes.
Roll credits.
Fucked us beyond all recognition.
Oh, my button doesn't work.
If you were lucky enough to survive the time.
Hang on. Roll credits. Okay.
Nightfall came and washed you away. Then those freaks from the beach showed up. Worlds of the living and the dead all mixed together. And that's when folks started holing up in the cities. Couriers like yourself got put up on a pedestal. Son of a bitch. Rainbow!
Oh god, not a rainbow!
How much further to the incinerator?
Uh-oh.
This guy's about to pop.
Shit. We're gonna have to cut to the BTs.
Republicans on May 31st. This is scary. Oh, look at you with your fancy automatic hood.
The engine stalled.
Uh-oh.
Vessel's got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
Sam.
This feels like Resident Evil 7. Person who's only ever seen Boss Baby watching their second movie. There's demons out here.
This BB must be busted or something.
Uh-oh. The death is going skyward. Oh, God. Should have just burned him in the city. The driver's like, I'm freaking out, man. This is Crab Rave now. Feel old yet? And of course, because it's a Kojima game, that means we're going to be like 90% watching a movie. Uh-oh, if this guy dies, then there's going to be even more necrosis, and that's going to draw in even more BTs. It's a ceaseless cycle.
They're here.
I like to imagine that the little... Oh, God. His robot arm is flapping there. It's like Tippy from Super Paper Mario. Oh, so there is a flashlight built into these things. I love that the cutscene just showed us how the mechanic works of those things giving their indicator level. That's nice. That's wicked smart. The fuck, is that the Witch of Izalith? Why's it got glitter? Munch. Is that Yuri Lowenthal?
Sorry.
Better that than the alternative. Hello, I am from Destiny 2. Would you like a quest? Uh-oh. The baby! We're gonna have to save her from the oil like all those ducks in the Dawn commercial. Oh, he doesn't even get the dignity of death. This shit is like... The vibes I get is like Resident Evil 7 mixed with Alan Wake. So that's to say I'm loving this. Keep trying, you'll get there. My name is Sam Porter. I'm a courier. Holy shit. Look at the fucking crab floating up. Like the end of a Risk of Rain 2 run. Guy's name Myth something. Mithril. Fully modeled armpit hair. Baby, no. Poor baby. With your big ass forehead. The ghosts took our clothes. We returned to nature. Has this baby ever even breathed air? No, the baby. Oh. Guess we'll figure out what that scar's about eventually. I don't think we're gonna get any Norman Reedus. But there is man-ass. A bunch of dead whales. And the Justice League. Kojima, you son of a bitch. I'm in. Part have fun? Okay.
Falling down, London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
Lady's just gonna ignore the naked Norman Reedus. Whoa. Weird stuff happened with that shadow. He's got his plums in the Amazon. Now it's Subnautica. There is some wild shit happening in this game. Hey. Hey, what are you doing down there? Repatriation. Sam is a repatriate, meaning that he can return to life from the place known... Oh. I was reading that. Goo goo gaga. Mads Mikkelsen. Hannibal.
BB, can you hear me? Can you hear me? It's Daddy.
Ah. That's normal. And then they just float away. Does that mean that we're, like, eating them whole? So that's what they were
Once
talking
there was
about.
an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
Giant handprint.
An explosion that will be our last.
Ah, tutorial tips. This is a thing that I had to enable to have, like, screens during loading. Ah, from the place known as the Seam when killed. In the Seam, follow the strand to guide Sam's soul to his body to bring him back. That baby just staring at me. Ventum, yep, that's a mechanic that we've discovered. Endurance. Just reading all this. Anything helpful? Oh yeah, you can also switch to first person for whatever. Pretty long load times, even for SSD. But it is a huge game, so... whatevs. What kinky fucker tied me up in here? Bridget. The town inside me.
Oh, you're awake. So, how does it feel to be back in the world of the living?
There he is,
Don't
Guillermo.
worry. I'm a doctor. Well, a coroner, originally. Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead. Not like you, of
Totoro-san.
course. Contrary to the name, I've never actually died. I would advise against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you it's for your own protection. See?
So I'm a prisoner.
These aren't handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
Us? Oh, us.
Yup.
Oh, the government.
Humanity's best hope for the future. Or avoiding extinction, if you prefer.
Right. Where am I? What time is it?
Watch me. Try pressing it against your skin, like this. Relax. That just means your body's got a good connection to the cufflink. Look, look. The cuffs will watch over you 24 hours a day. That is to say, we will. We're here to help.
What the hell? 2 days?
During that time, we took the liberty of collecting fluid samples from you. You're a repatriate. That makes you very special.
They took my cum.
What happened to the CD guys?
Central Knot was obliterated in the Annihilation. Game over, man. Place is a crater. The
You just
only
have that
ones to
graphic
get it
ready?
continue were you, for obvious reasons, and your broken bridge baby.
Is it all right?
It's been marked for disposal. Didn't work anymore. Why keep it?
It's a baby.
We lost everyone. Not just corpse disposal. My team, HQ, all of Redefort, every soul in Central Knot City. We're at our base, in Capital Knot City now. Or should I say, our new headquarters. Sudbury seemed the logical choice. But our implementation team has been decimated. And there's only so much they can do in 2 days.
Oh, did they
Things
replace
here
the sponsored
are a mess.
drinks?
Fortunately, the director and his support team were out of town at the time, so the chain of command remains intact.
Pretty sure this game had like Monster Energy or Mountain Dew or something.
I hate to do this
Like
so
in
soon,
universe.
but I have a job for you. This stencil is from when you repatriated? What's the other mark from?
A clingy woman in a cave.
I see. Aphenphosmphobia. No wonder you were out there alone, where no one could touch you. I'll try to be more careful, Sam. So, the job is an urgent delivery. I need you to bring the president some morphine.
What president? America's gone. You talking about the mayor of Central Knot?
No, not the mayor. America lives on, Sam. The president is in the final stages of cancer, in critical condition, but there's still time.
Why me?
Look, Sam. Do as I ask, and I promise it will all make sense.
Why don't you do it?
Because I'm not really here. Apologies. This is just a chirogram. And here, come the tears. Allergic reaction to the chiral transmission. I'm actually over in the isolation ward in the big triangle building. Here is the morphine. Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Come on. You got morphine there. What's this about? Tell me the truth.
The truth, Sam, is that America's last president wants to see you in person. Are you really about to say no? Very good. I'll see you in the isolation ward.
Much to think about. So because there were 2 dead guys in that city, 2, the entire place is a crater.
Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
Whoops.
All clear.
I dropped it.
Sam Porter Bridges.
There we go.
Delivery order for Sam Porter Bridges. Request transport of morphine to isolation ward for immediate administration to the president.
Okay, new menu. Yeah, it's like PS3. I want to see if I can turn up the voices. Because when they're not in cutscene, the voices are so quiet. Can I really? Oh my god, there's only Master Volume? What is this, the Dark Ages? That's ridiculous.
Have a pleasant journey.
I want to see, how do I rearrange cargo? Oh, I do that in the menu. Got it. Okay, there's gonna be a lot that we gotta learn and figure out. Moshi Moshi.
Check the map on your cufflinks if you're lost, Sam. The isolation word should be pretty obvious. If you're not sure how to get there, you can set markers and draw routes too. Try it out and you'll see what I mean.
Uh... Trying to figure out how to... Oh, there we go. Okay. So I guess I would do it like that. And then do it like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. And then I can see that in the world. What the world?
Sam, if you want to confirm you're headed the right way, check your compass. It'll never steer you wrong. Provided you have a destination, that is.
Enter compass mode. Jump between markers. Got it. Okay. Okay, that's nice. So I can remove old markers that I don't want to get, like, confused and turned around. Okay. Guess this is the ruins of a old city.
Central wasn't just home to Bridges HQ. It was also the seat of the Reconstructionist movement. If the president
This is a
hadn't
tiny
required
turn
special
lane.
treatment, she would have never left. And if she hadn't, we wouldn't have either.
Okay, there's gonna be a lot of points during this, I imagine, where I'm just gonna have to, like, shut up and listen. Because there's gonna be a lot of dialogue just happening, I guess. I think it's gonna take me a while to actually get used to this game. Alright, I dropped my phone on my desk.
Like I said, her vital signs are all trending the same way.
No chance of a recovery then?
None that I can see. No.
We should start making preparations.
That's a familiar voice.
It's me, Dead Man.
You know, from before? Come on, you know he doesn't... Yeah.
My mistake.
Come on, man.
I'm afraid the president's condition has deteriorated. Thank you. This will help to ease the pain. And allow her to speak with you in these final moments.
Her?
The first and last female president of the United States. Surely you remember her. She raised you? You're not exactly dressed for a reunion. Take that off before you come inside.
You mean to say that your mom is the president? S rank. Okay. There's all of our stats. Spooky. What is
That's
up
the
with that?
president's
Okay.
right-hand man, the director of bridges.
God, that answered very quickly.
Die Hard Man?
Oh, you were with Bridges one?
Die Hard Man.
So, I guess no introductions are necessary.
What a name.
You look like a fuckable cut of meat.
What's it been, Sam? 10 years? Look at us. A bunch of deathless freaks meeting like this.
Die hard,
Yeah,
man.
Well, good to see you two. President's waiting. It's your mother, Bridget. She's a bit out of it, but I know she'll recognize you.
Madam President, we've brought Sam. We'll leave you two alone.
Alright, which outlet are you plugged into?
I knew you'd come back. Are you doing all right? Yeah, I know you hate me. Amelie.
Amelie?
You remember Amelie went west. Took her 3 years to cross. She's trying to rebuild the country.
Still going on about that, huh?
You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. Help Amelie. She needs you. Together, you can help us reconnect. You can make America whole. Sam, if we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
No, America's finished. Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
Sam, listen to me.
What? How did any of that even just happen?
Please.
Gross.
So you are willing to help me?
No, I...
I love you, Sam.
Just so visibly uncomfortable.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Okay.
Madam President! Oh, no.
Death.
Doctor, we need your help.
All hands on deck here.
You know, really, it's all
First time my family. I'll be my family.
She's not responding.
Stay with me. Madam President.
This is dropping.
Hold on.
We're losing her. Time of death?
Oh, what? Oh, time lapse maybe? Simulation? Oh. Can't even have like a real office. It's just all projected for the patient's comfort, I guess. I can't say words.
Listen, no one can know that the president is dead. If word gets out, Bridges is finished. Now, what happened here does not leave this room. Do you understand?
Yes, Director. But there's still the matter of the body. Without corpse disposal.
We've got that covered.
Am I gonna have to go haul my dead mom, President?
Sam, before she died, the president made a contract with you.
What are you talking about?
As a member of Bridges, you're gonna work with the rest of us to rebuild America.
You think you can recruit me? Like she tried to?
Well, she succeeded. Look at your wrist. If that's not symbolic, I don't know what is.
Director, the cancer spread throughout her entire body. Harvesting organs is out of the question, and there is no need for an autopsy. Her body needs to be cremated before she necrotizes.
And if we don't, this place will turn into another crater.
What do you want me to do?
We don't have any porters right now. And the CD team you went into the field with are dead. But the president's body has to be burned.
The road from Capital Knot City to the incinerator was compromised in the void out. Now, the only way there is on foot, through the mountains. But the chiral density there is off the chart.
You know, I think I've seen this actor, the Die Hard man. I think I've seen him before. I think it's...
Ah! Schnipp, schnapp! Ah! Ah! Da! Ja! Ich bin schnapp!
Yeah, that's it.
It's gotta be BT's.
This job has requirements. Tombs. Repatriate.
So me. Why?
Is it your ma, shithead?
You're already on the clock.
Now get it done, Sam Porter Bridges.
Forcibly employed. Isolation ward, underground entrance. I'm sure at some point we'll play the game.
Can I have a moment?
More like Madam President dead.
Strand believed in American Reconstructionism. She worked tirelessly to bring the nation together again. And without her, there would be no Bridges. She deserves a funeral with full honors. But we can't give her that. If she dies, America dies.
Without her, Bridges will cease to be.
Listen. Her cremation must be carried out with the utmost secrecy.
Even if we pull it off, what then? Who's gonna take her place? Face it, America's history.
Sam, America isn't dead yet.
He just said that it dies if Bridget dies.
She may be lost to us, but we still have an America worthy of the presidency.
Sorry, what?
Let's not get into it now. What matters is that we're going to finish your mother's work and rebuild America as she intended. That's the reason Bridges exists. So take the first step, Sam, and deliver the president's body to the incinerator.
What a line.
If we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive. You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Hey! Roy, thank you for the raid! Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you had a good stream. We are doing Death Stranding, the director's cut.
Facilities to the southwest. Remember,
I have never played this, but I've seen a few hours of it. And I like Kojima's storytelling, so I'm excited to get into this. And if you also like weird-ass spooky storytelling that, right now it feels like Resident Evil 7 mixed with Alan Wake. So I'll, stick around if that interests you. Hello, Nano.
remember that you'll be passing through BT territory.
We built the incinerator way up in the
That's
mountains
Guillermo del
so that
Toro.
the viral matter in the smoke wouldn't reach the city. It won't be easy carrying a body up there.
If you want to be caught up to speed of what's going on right now, we're right at the start of this. We're basically at the beginning.
If anything comes up, we'll offer you support via the cufflinks.
Right now, on Sam's back there, Norman Reedus. Current mission. We need to transport the president's corpse to an incinerator, or else the entirety of this city is going to explode.
Sam, this is Die Hardman. Dead men explained how to use the cuffs, right? Use them to check the location of the incinerator.
I sees him.
Getting to the incinerator will be anything
So
but
much
easy.
dialogue.
Move around and change the angle of your map to gain a better understanding of the terrain. See if you can't pick a path to your destination. For this order, we've provided you with a number of suggested routes as well. Ultimately, though, it's up to you to decide how you want to proceed.
This game is very information dense at the start of it all. Got this game for free on Epic. Tempted to make a series out of it. I got this game on like a real good discount. Okay, so we're going all the way out there. So I could go up here. This has a little bit more of a stable path down. I think I'll take that upper path, but that also means I have to cross this stream at a wider point. I'll go for that because I'd rather do that at the start of it. I'm not going to bother plotting a thing. I know where I'm going. Only thing I'm really concerned about with this game is that it has, like, DMCA stuff. Like, a lot of it.
Sam, I don't think I need to remind you, but
Ugh.
every minute counts when transporting corpses for disposal. 48 hours following cardiac arrest, they go necro and become a fresh BT to make our lives hell.
Like, this just seems very much like a game that if you are willing to, put in, like, some real time. Like, getting into the world and just enjoying the environment of it, just, like, taking it minute to minute. Then, it might be a game for you. It's definitely not a game for everybody, as evidenced by people being very, like, outraged about it when it first released. They were like, what the fuck? This is just Amazon delivery driver simulator for like 100 hours. But depending on what you like. I know, I know how to steady myself. Just gonna be holding like this the whole way. Get a move on. Yeah, I promise since I'm carrying the corpse like this, I can't really sprint. Who's calling me?
President Bridget Strand was the symbol of American Reconstructionism. Even with the country shattered and its people scattered to the four winds, she never stopped believing they could be reunited. People held on to their hope that America would rise again because they believed in her. We believe that this country can be rebuilt. America lives on, together with Bridget's undying spirit.
Okay, we can sprint a little bit. We just have to be careful about how all this weight tips around. Also have to be careful of tripping. It's like Smash Brawl. Okay, I will actually plot a course from here. I guess I'll just draw doink and get a good visualization of it all. Alright. And now we can follow that. Rolling down to the beach, I'm strolling. Game got a second win when 2020 hit. I don't even know if you could call that a second win, because it was like barely after the game came out. This came out in November of 2019. Watchtowers allow you to survey the surrounding area from a high vantage point. Cool. Yeah, so you can do stuff. A lot of asynchronous multiplayer of this, which means that if you played this game on launch, it was easier to, you know, you would get more out of it than you would get now because there were more players inhabiting the world, but I think we'll still get something out of it. Yeah, the funny thing about this game is just how accurately it predicted the future. Like, in completely unintentional ways.
Just like that.
Like, the moment that this game released, people were like, the entire world being taken out by a fucking, like, massive pandemic that everybody has to stay inside. Or else they just, like, die horribly. And the entirety of the world is just completely shut down because of it. That's not realistic. That wouldn't happen, and then it happened a few months later. And also here with the president that we're carrying around, who was, you know, completely... Special devices required to collect crystals of this kind. People were like, oh, that's so unrealistic that, like, if the president was, like, moments away from dying of cancer, they wouldn't still have the presidency. They wouldn't still be in charge of everything. You know, of course, if a candidate is like, deemed unhealthy and not able to be the president, then they would be replaced, but nope. All things we've seen in due time. And here's some of that DMCA. So hey, keep watching live if you want to hear all the music in it. That's gonna get nuked in the VOD. This is some deep water. Yikes. Gotta get to the shore. Yes, delicious. Delicious DMCA. Bring me more. Yeah. Gotta keep that balance. This poor man's spine must just be destroyed. Keep stabilizing every few moments. Run! Okay, let's try and avoid that terrain. Yeah, I think like a lot of this game is just supposed to be about like getting immersed. Like trying to put yourself into this world, and that's why it's so like, it's intentionally slow. You know, I think this means that Armored Core 6 is one of the only non-open world games I've played this year. Looks like the Scottish Highlands. This does not look like America. Looks like a Helldivers map is what it looks like. Sometimes you gotta stop for a moment, get your balance back. We've got to move.
Keep on keeping on, Sammy boy.
But I think this is just going to be one of those stream series that, you know, if I go live with this, get yourself like a snack and a nice drink and just like, just chill. Treat it like you're watching like a really, really long movie, like it's the Snyder Cut. Oh, that's not good. That's going to be difficult to climb. Like, we're here for vibes, not for, like, you know... We're not going to be getting constant content out of this game. We're here to enjoy the world. So we're going to have a lower average of haha funnies compared to other streams. You may know that I'm really good at mountain climbing. Although I've never played this before. That's because I have a lot of transferable job experience from Skyrim. Skyrim just gives you mountain goat brain, where you're like, is that a 91-degree angle? I can climb that. Now they're finally telling me about the terrain scanner and how it works. Bit late for that. I'd grab like a few more of these little guys. Cryptobiote acquired. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend that little robot arm that, like, detects the terrain and scans for BTs. I'm just gonna pretend that that is Tippy from Super Paper Mario. Because it's vaguely the correct shape. It also looks like those enemies that you, like, those, like, bonus enemies in Star Fox 64. That you kill them and, like, it gives you, like, you know, golden ring or, like, an upgrade. Look like that to me. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taken and no giving. They just use your head and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. That's this game. It's the 9 to 5. Alright, we got some flatter terrain. I can walk a little bit more stably now. That's the thing, too. You don't have to actively hold in, like, both directions. Like, keep both straps on at all times. If you just know what direction the terrain leans, then you can just, like, hold for the one. Just get a feel for it. Let me grab a few more cryptobiotes. Hey, what? Don't go tripping now. Oh, I scared them all away.
God damn it.
God damn it. This looks like the place. Oh boy, yeah, there's a lot of... You can tell there's death in the air.
So that's the place.
By all the things floating in the sky. The whole time you just watch Norman. You can save your current progress by opening the cufflinks. Nice, you can manual save whenever you want. I hope that doesn't mean that there's like scarce auto-saving. Don't want to lose large amounts of progress. But you know what? That kind of does make, like, I don't know, the like, boomer in me that likes games like Morrowind and whatever, where it's like, oh, oops, you forgot to save, go back an hour and go do all that stuff again. Like, I don't hate that. There's a part of me kind of nostalgic for it, of, like, games that are, like, brutally difficult and unkind. This is the place. Corpse delivery. Top secret cremation president's body. She was a president, a mother, and dead as fuck. She founded an organization called Bridges when her name was Bridget. Kind of a weird thing to do. Hey, and I said medium well. They always get it wrong here. Uh-oh.
Chiralium density in the area is climbing rapidly. Heavy timefall is imminent. Get back here, now.
Sam, burn the other cargo while you're there.
Other cargo?
What's this?
BB-28. It's the unit Igor was assigned.
Oh, my baby.
It was hooked up to you when we found you in the crater.
But why is it here?
Because it's flagged for disposal. Central Knot's gone, and our headquarters along with it. Because that thing didn't do its job. It's all in Igor's logs.
No.
But it's still alive.
It can't be repaired, and it can't survive outside the pod. Pity it if you want, but the decision has been made. It has to go.
It has to go with me. That's my baby. This just gave me a bunch of memories of the game Visage. That it's like a horror game, Visage, and I played it many years ago, and I didn't like it when I played it, but I remember, like, this just brought back where I was, like, watching, I think, Jacksepticeye play it, when it was, like, a really, like, crazy, stormy night here, and it was just, like, the combination of that game being scary and the storm happening outside was, like, it really cemented itself in my memory now. And that just made me think of it. I just have, like, that tie to that game. Oh, no. The Dark Brotherhood! It's sparkling.
Status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Must be from the bodies we couldn't get up to the incinerator in time. Comes with the territory, I'm afraid.
Can you sit out the rain?
No. They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea.
It's BB time. Hannibal?
Sorry, Captain.
Start, you shit. Maybe you are defective.
Hey, don't be mean to him. Does anybody know where NBC's Hannibal is, like, today? What streaming service it's on?
Do you think?
I think I may actually go and rewatch it now. Since this has Mads Mikkelsen, it's making it more prominent in my mind. What is this? Some kind of Silent Hill? You see, if I was smart, I would have saved this for October. But then I wouldn't have time for my Resident Evil replays.
Suggested routes back to the city. Pick one or don't. Just get the hell out of there.
You got it. At least now we don't have to carry a bunch of cargo. Let me remove these old markers that I placed. They gave me a couple suggested route. One goes along the river here. I see a couple bridges there. They kind of tell you, like, what is, like, optimal for whatever. And zoom in. I may go this central path here. Because of that ladder, especially. Seems like it'll be handy. Let's try this. I'll say prime. Ah. Bunch of garbo. Okay, I need to move slowly. The baby's crying. Yeah, we have to, like, navigate blindly. Use this thing as a guide. Okay, a little safer over here. This is scary. Very stressful. We're kind of surrounded here. I think I have to find a way around. Yeah, fuck that. These ones we can actually see. There's like a BB status bar there in the bottom left. I wonder what that's about. I don't quite know. On Pluto TV and Sling TV for free. Yeah, but that's like eating out of the dumpster, you know? Trying to get a feel for this. I think we're just like totally surrounded. Uh-oh. It's behind me, isn't it? Okay, we gotta run. Oh! Oh, shit. Go, run. Help. Help me. Help me. Oh, this is not going well. I fucked this up real bad. Okay. And there's our first death. I think, maybe. Fish? No, we gotta run. Holy shit. Holy shit. No fucking thank you. Things are everywhere. The whole world's turned to soup. The whole world turns soup. Oh, Jesus. And I'll be alright beneath the light of a neon soup. Okay, keep running. Try to, like, slide down this cliffside if I can. Uh-oh. Enemy-induced adrenaline rushes. Enemy encounters produce a rush of adrenaline that rapidly restores stamina. Your stamina drops quickly once the rush passes, however, so be sure to rest or drink from your canteen to recover. That did not go well. But the game was very generous in letting me survive. I'm gonna lose probably a bunch of points for that. Can I get a little read on, like, BB stress level? I want to know if BB's okay. If I, like, really scared him. If I'm dumb. Yeah, they're telling me to drink. Canteen. Glug. Stamina restored. It looks like I might have lost a little bit of max stamina. I guess I'll just be going back the way that I came then, instead of the path that I plotted. Oh, we're picking up some real speed. Running downhill, you get some real speed. Move slowly and carefully down the cliffside. Lower our center of gravita. I wonder how scripted that event is, if it's just like, you're almost guaranteed to lose that, or if I did just horribly. Anyway, here comes the VOD mute. Which, weirdly enough, yesterday, I don't know how it happened, but the Twitch VOD track app option enabled itself somehow in my OBS on my microphone track. I don't know how. I never enabled that. And it was only for that one stream where I know I did not change any settings before. But somehow that got enabled for last stream. So if you look at last stream's VOD for Armored Core 6, the end of Armored Core 6, thankfully, I have, you know, I save all my VODs locally. I record them all to my computer while I stream them. See that canteen filling up at the bottom left. But my microphone for the entirety of last stream is now retroactively muted. So you can't actually, like, listen to that if you go and try to watch the VOD on Twitch. At the very least, though... Oops. In due time, those VODs will be uploaded to YouTube. And it'll be in full quality there. And without all the Twitch compression. Instead with YouTube's compression. So I do have a VOD channel where I'm slowly getting around to uploading everything that I have. Because unfortunately I don't have certain stuff that's of a certain age is just gone. You know, because I didn't have the hard drive space to be doing it before I got my SSD. I like dip in the water. I want to like wash all this off. So I'm slowly getting around to uploading a whole bunch of stuff, but if you were, you know what's funny is that, like, I uploaded all of the Morrowind VODs, all of the Skyrim VODs, kind of back to back. And if you watch all of those VODs, like, every single day you watched one of them, you could fill an entire month of just those two games. So slowly but surely, the VOD channel is getting filled out with stuff from, like, the past year. And I'm having to make an active effort of uploading newer stuff as soon as possible because my hard drive does still just remain pretty full. Like, I'm still trying to get stuff uploaded from, like March, you know? Okay, we made it back.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Can I, like, give a like to this?
All clear.
I can.
Welcome to
Cool.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Just like Dark Souls. You can send multiple likes at once. Oh, I see. Okay.
Capital, not city. Proceed to distribution center.
I see that BB stress level down there. How do I console the BB? I would like to console the BB and reduce the BB stress.
Sam, come back to the distribution center. Check the location on your compass.
Another cutscene. I think we're averaging like a 80% cutscene split right now.
It's a miracle either of you made it back. When someone with dooms hooks up to a BB, your feelings and memories cause feedback, like with a speaker. It amplifies fears and stress, and runs the risk of taking you to a place from which you will not return. I'm sorry, but this BB has been pushed beyond its limits. Disposal is the only option.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Clean up and come to the president's office. We need to talk.
Baby. Poor little guy gets lonely without me. A lot of blood.
It's okay. I'll always be with you.
Oh, it's a little baby.
See the sunset. The day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending.
Aw, little heart-shaped bubble. How the fuck did you do that? Die Hard, man. God. Kojima and his characters. Look at that distance traveled. Look at how messy the pathway gets on the way back. I wonder how much of a thing I'll get, like a detriment. For how horribly covered in goop I got. Stranding babies will make your dreams come true. Stranding babies would do the same for you. When your country's kinda weird and you wish that you weren't
I
there.
told you Dooms and BBs were a dangerous combination. Huh, perhaps a shower is in order. You're still covered in chiralium. Don't want the president to see you like that.
The hell you talking about? She's dead.
You're upset. Is this about BB-28?
Go fuck yourself. I'm not your errand boy.
Well, in any event, it seems it owes you its life.
Don't shake it.
We owe the kid our lives. You too.
As you say, I shall look after it. Give my regards to the president.
That is my special little baby, and you will be nice to him. Now we get Norman Reedus. Except not. There's no Reedus. But there is Man-Ass. Not even gonna clean it up before he just conks out.
It's almost time to go, Sam. Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you.
Amalie? And we're healed. Still got this fucking thing. Ah.
Good morning, Sam.
Couldn't have given it any better form factor.
This is Di Hartman. There's a private room set aside for your use. Bridges perk. Take a moment to clean up, wash all that chiralium off, then come to the president's office.
I think there's an Easter egg here. Yeah, he covers up if you look at him. He knows where the camera's looking at. So he's like, "Hey, don't look at my junk." He flips you off. I think there's another interaction. Yep. It's great. He fucking soy jack points to the thing. That's great. Oh, Norman. So I think these got all switched out, because in the original release, I think these were all, like, Monster Energy. Like, legitimately, they were, like, Monster Energy. And it was a big sponsored thing, but I guess they got rid of that over time. Maybe because this is the director's cut, it doesn't have Monster Energy. Dude, take a fucking breath! Sam! Oh, but it raises my maximum stamina. I think if I drank like 5 of them in the row, I'd have a heart attack. Weapon rack under construction. Okay, so suits, weapons, check on BB under construction. So eventually, I guess we'll be able to check in there. Yeah, let's finally like clean up all this junk off of me. All this death goo. Ass. Ass, ass, ass. Oh, God. Yeah, imagine that's what your feet would look like walking around in this world.
For fuck's sake. Isn't anything private anymore?
Oh, no. Except for taking a shower and going to the toilet, that is.
Yo, the shit shower.
I take it you were getting yourself cleaned up. Good. Come to the president's office as soon as you're done. She's waiting for you.
Yeah, it's just a nice shower.
You did well, Sam. Thank you.
Bridget may no longer be with us, but her legacy has a chance to live on. Sam, listen to me. America, Reconstructionism, her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face of our new hope. Our new America.
What the hell?
Amelie.
You were just in my dreams.
My mother may be gone, but I'm here. And you, Sam, you're here too.
Been 10 years since you saw each other, right? And in all that time, she hasn't aged a day.
He knows why. My body's still on the beach. I don't get to grow older. But you do, Sam. You look good.
So you're serious then about reconnecting everyone and everything?
Someone has to succeed Bridget, Sam. More importantly, someone has to carry on her legacy and see our country rebuilt. Samantha America Strand, our new president. A new beginning for our people, for our nation. Under Emily's leadership, we'll re-establish the UCA, the United Cities of America. This is how we'll rebuild our country.
Better work, have a good one. Okay,
We'll need
thanks for
your
sticking
help
around.
to do it, Sam.
No, I'm through with this. I said my goodbyes to all of you when I said them to Bridget.
We never forgot about you, Sam. You ran away. You cut us off.
Emily put together an expedition. The best of Bridges won, and went west.
I led them past craters in BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
Never once missed a BT. Saw him coming a mile away.
We convinced community after community to join the UCA, and we left behind our own people to help them. It took us 3 years, but we managed to make it all the way to Edgenot City.
All the way to the...
Can we just, like, have a moment to talk about the terminology of this game? If you know anything about the fucking Omegaverse, if you've ever heard of, like... And anyway.
The Pacific. Jesus.
It's all filthy.
Yeah. But then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out, and Emily was taken.
Taken?
I'm not being kept in a cell or anything like that. I'm allowed to use their facilities and to speak with you whenever I want. I just can't leave the city.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edgenot City. Well, that's what her keepers are saying, at least. They want the UCA to leave them be. Emily's their insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo demons. Militant
Homo
separatists.
demons?
They run Edgenot City.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs.
You think the suicide that took out Central Knot was one of theirs?
Could be. There are extremists like the demons everywhere, plotting in the shadows. They're decentralized by nature. No one organization to rule them all. Just a common ideology.
I know not everyone shares our vision for the future. If we Americans don't come together again, humanity won't survive. I carried my mother's message to people all across the country. But not everyone was willing to accept it.
More than a few would rather stay isolated. Keep to themselves. Go it alone. Like you, Sam. They think that America can only be rebuilt by force, by men who tell them what to do, who take away their freedom and put them in shackles.
What'd you put on me, huh? You know better than the demons. Just another kind of cult.
They're not shackles, Sam. They're a symbol of our bonds. That's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together, to form chiral knots and reconnect.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started. The people she left behind have been hard at work, setting up chiral network terminals. But these terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring them online. And for that, you'll need a Cupid. This contains all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal into the chiral web. Take the Cupid west, Sam, and reconnect the people of our great nation. And when you get to Edge Knot City, find Emily and bring her home.
After that, I'll take over the presidency and carry on Mother's work to save the country.
This was Bridget's dying wish. This is how we'll move forward.
Please, Sam. We need you.
I'm Sam Porter Bridges now. I'm not a Strand. Hell, I'm not even part of this outfit. You all saw to that. I'm not getting involved with you, or anyone else, ever again.
Wait!
See? It's like I'm not even here. Same as it ever was.
Sam! Sam! Hold on. Stop! Listen to me. America needs you. Both of you.
Yeah, covering the world in cable didn't bring an end to war and suffering. Don't act surprised when it all comes apart if you try to do it again. Round and round it goes. Connect, reconnect, it's not that simple.
All right, Sam. Just take it easy. I get it. You don't have to commit to anything now. Why not get some rest?
Good idea. We all need our sleep. Leave it too long and you're liable to reconnect with the other side.
You said it, Guillermo.
Necessary maintenance has been completed. Various adjustments and fine-tuning for your benefit. You can use it again.
My baby.
For once, it would seem that Dooms and BBs are a good combination.
My baby.
Or perhaps the two of you have something of an affinity for one another.
I knew going into this, with it being a Kojima game, there would be so much story and cutscenes and, like, weird lore that I'm not going to understand immediately. And even still, I've been hit with, like, 4 times as much as I was expecting. But maybe that's because I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 4 yet, and my expectations are still tempered.
Sam.
Gotta be hard to walk on the beach in heels. Not a lot of surface area.
Listen. You are Sam Strand.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. My name is Sam Porter Bridges.
It's a funny word, Strand. A strand is part of rope or bond, while stranding means being washed up on the shore. And being stranded is when you can't go home. I'm stranded now, Sam. Here on the shore of the Pacific. Thousands of miles away. But our bond still holds.
So I guess we're somehow psychically connected. Her soul is on a beach in the Pacific. Her body is also out west.
But we're still connected. Don't tell me we're not.
A lot to take in. How'd you change so fast?
Come back, Sam.
Weird.
I'll be waiting for you.
Huh. Something interesting to that. Because whether or not it's third person or first person that he's looking at her changes the entire context of it. Instead of wearing red, wearing black.
Good morning, Sam.
Seeing a lot more destruction on the horizon. Like he has a literal different perspective. Oh, we got more figures. And we got energy drinks.
Sam, this is Di Hardman.
There's
You're
Baby.
out like a log. Must have been beat. Private rooms come with all the basic amenities. Shower, toilet, etc. Drop in when you need to rest. Inspect your gear, review info, or whatever else. If you have any questions, feel free to ask our staff. But before you do, why not check things out for yourself? See how Bridges operates these days.
I was about to stare at him. Just making faces. Okay, then. Yes, we got new figures over here. I guess the exclamation point tells you what actually activates the next mission. Put on sunglasses. Yeah, look real cool. So I'm gonna do something here. It's not something that I always have the opportunity for because of the types of games that we normally play. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to, like, when we have random opportunities like this at certain times apart, at like moments where we have some time to rest, I'm gonna start doing little few-minute BRBs just for the sake of running a 3-minute ad and taking a break from the game, going to BRB, so you don't even have to watch the ad, but just so that way it disables pre-rolls for the next hour, and we get like a moment to just like, you know, reconvene, whatever. So then for the next hour, you don't have to watch ads and you don't miss anything. So we're gonna do that now. We're gonna run a BRB here for just a few minutes. I'll run that 3-minute, and then we'll have no ads for the next hour, and everybody gets to be happy. Okay, see you there in just a few. Okay, we are back. Let us continue with our Death Stranding. Go use the sink. More like the stink. Oh, I can take photos here too. Good. Fantastic. Oh, I can do different actions. Looking at himself. Why is Norman Reedus like a feral creature in this game? Something in the way. Ooh. These sunglasses do look kind of dumb. Psycho Courier. Yeah. What are you doing? You're gonna break it. I don't think I've done this one. Fun. Whoops. I was trying to back out of it. Oh, Norman. God, I keep pressing the... I keep trying to use the stick to pan around the room, but that's what's controlling the emotes. I have to back out of it first. Okay. More complicated than it needed to be. I can check on BB. I want to check on BB.
Sam, this is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
I can soothe BB. Boom. And he's right back to sleep. Cool. So now we can actually look at equipment and weapon racks.
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
Okay. Good to know. What about the weapon rack? For some reason, the interact button keeps changing.
Hey there. Believe we've met. I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before.
Mama.
Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification, too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
Eye blood? Where did you get that from? Time to take a shit. Are we actually about to watch?
Hartman here, researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets.
He's just gonna take a shit.
And the Death Stranding, as well as those of Dooms and
Advertising.
When you relieve yourself, a certain amount of chiral matter is flushed from your system. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as, in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralium contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. Allow me to collect a sample of your excretions for my studies. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health.
Thank you, Delamain. You're telling me that if I don't shit, I'm gonna kill myself? What a game. What a game.
With that terminal there, you can browse the Bridges database, which has info on a range of subjects. You don't have clearance for everything, but there's still plenty you might find informative.
This game is so dense. The music player. Oh yeah, for all the stuff that we've heard in-game so far. Cool. Oh, this fucking Bring Me the Horizon in this game? Wow. Neighborhood. Huh. I wonder how much of this is going to be anything I actually know. Manual, system. Let's go and save. Still don't know how the auto-saves look in this game. Data from all the stuff that we found. Oh, it's just like a log. Okay, yeah. Interviews. Orders. We have no orders. Nobody has any work for me. Cool. Good to know. Unless I'm missing something there. That might be. I think I just leave now, though. Die Hard Man. What are you doing here, you scoundrel?
Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
You may notice that Die Hard Man
I don't care about connecting.
is wearing a red and blue necklace. This is because he's a centrist.
But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
You gonna make faces again? I want a floaty necklace.
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications, sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data, in case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Cairo communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past.
Smells like blood. My blood.
All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored, like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil. 4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing. Once you establish Cairo communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers. Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul.
We're talking about mass transportation.
Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
Men in our hole.
Wicked, huh?
Yeah, well, idle hands and all that. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there, too.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Mr. Porter, what are those?
Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Mr. Hardman, give them a sniff. You have one new message. Got another job for you, Sam.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. Maybe.
I'm really curious what's going on here. Weirdly enough, I know I've had large parts of this game spoiled for me, but I've since forgotten them and only have the memory that I was spoiled, but I don't remember what I was spoiled on. I just know there's something with that guy, and I don't know what it is. It's like amnesia. It's like I saw it in a dream. I had a dream last night about the game Unmetal, which is okay, I need to interact here. It's a new Metal Gear like parody game. It's like a 2D parody of Metal Gear.
Sam, this is Die Hardman. Your current objective is to extend the Cairo network from here to Port Knot City. I don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
We're gonna be moving quite a ways then. 'Cause I don't even remember what the dream was about. All I know is that it was just like about Unmetal, whatever the dream was. Smart drug delivery way station west of Capital Knot City. That is pretty close. All right. Cargo condition less than 50% is what they want. All right. Weight 1.5. That's easy. I guess I can listen to a briefing about it.
The last void out in Central Knot City brought deliveries to a standstill. Until now. Your cargo for this run is a batch of smart drugs. Oxytocin, to be precise. Oxytocin is effective at reducing stress. So much so that some folks call it a love or happy hormone. Once you've completed the job, connect the way station to the network using the Cupid. Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
This UI is a fucking mess. Okay, so we gotta deliver the smart drugs there. It's 1,200 meters away, so just over a kilometer. Alright. It all seems normal to me. Take it. I guess I just carry it on back, because it's not much. Just a little bit.
Sam, now we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
Screen to decide where and how to carry your cargo. How will you balance your load will affect your ability to walk. Cargo positioning can also be adjusted by pressing plus to access cufflinks. Yeah. Okay, let's find a good spot for this. We don't want to carry it by hand. I suppose we could carry it on the tool rack. But, you know, the back seems a decent spot for it there. That seems well enough balanced. That's kind of a lot, actually, because all these ladders each have their own individual thing. Okay. Let me select, like, 2 of these. And we'll move them to... No, that's not it. I've returned. Welcome back. I suppose I can't change these. There's an auto-arrange. That's lovely. Let me try that. Dude, now we're a fucking armored core. Look at this shit. You can see now I kind of have like a bit of a rightward lean. So maybe... Okay, so we'd have to rebalance this climbing anchor. Move that to the back. I can't do buttons. The binds of this game are somewhat confusing. I suppose I can move the ones that are on my shoulders. I don't want to be top heavy. I'm going to move these to my back as well. This seems fine. I got my boots. Unlock the baby grappling gun. No. Okay, so we have some stuff. I think this is a perfectly fine assortment. Let us be on our way. I keep pressing the wrong button. Because this game is B for confirmation, and it keeps breaking my brain. We are soldiers, brave and strong. Our muscles will protect you all from any harm. Yeah, the baby grappling gun, of course. Everybody knows it's where you grab, you know, you hold onto the umbilical cord of the baby, and you spin it around, like build up a lot of momentum, and then you huck it up. You sling the baby over the ledge, and then you climb up the umbilical cord.
Check your loadout, I take it?
So I've got my climbing anchor, a bunch of ropes, and we can peace. Be considerate and relieve yourself away from other people and their property. We'll get to that. For that, there is my canteen, my sunglasses, and I can switch to my boots. So I guess perhaps my boots can be degraded over time. Yeah, like level 10, you get like propulsion launched, baby. That way. So it looks like I have boot durability that I have to pay attention to. I see that in the bottom left.
You see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Clear. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
So I can make a message here. Create sign. Huh. Just make some helpful stuff. Alright, now time to figure out whatever the meme of this game is. Whatever is like, Samurai? Half-Life? What the hell? We got Cyberpunk and fucking... What? Okay. That is pretty funny that you can, like, spam likes within a certain window. If you, like, really care, you can just, like, help other players like that. Okay.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
You got it.
Than you might. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Ojidex is equipped with a scanner, which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Okay. I will grab some mislaid shipments. I mean, if these are just going back to where I just came from, I can just chuck them on there. Gotta be careful, though, of our carry weight. Can I check where that cargo's going from here? Cargo. So we just got lost cargo tableware. That's going to Capital Knot City. Which, yeah, so that's right where I'm next to. Well, I can return all this stuff pretty quickly if I want to. We are soldiers, brave and strong. Our muscles will protect you all from any harm. Okay, that'll be like the last thing I put on my back there. So I think a lot of the cargo that you find around here is going to be cargo that other players have discarded. I'm pretty sure that's like a thing of this. Because this game has like so much. Oh, I have to oh my god, you have to actively hold the trigger in the direction if you're holding something in your arm. That's crazy. Well, let me grab like one more thing and I guess I'll just run this back. Unless that's, yeah, so I have some stuff to, like, return back there. Okay. Or I guess you don't have to... No, you do have to actively hold it. Okay. Yep. Just gave me the tutorial for it right then and there. Well, let's run this back. I don't know who the hell Nick Easton is. Oh, I can do that to just, like, chuck it onto my back. Got it. Not gonna lie, if the world, like, completely collapsed like this, and everything was just, like, desolate nature, whatever, and the world became reliant on, like, an actual courier system like this, you have to deliver everything by foot. Let's try not to collapse over and damage our cargo. Oh, okay, we have to... BB does not like being submerged in water. Got it. So that's your incentive to not go too deep. Okay. But I don't know, if this was just like a job that you could just have in real life. Oh, you can just like dump all your cargo at once, I guess. If this was just like a real job you could have in real life. Just like, yeah, just go carry that shit like 2 kilometers away. Like, yeah, okay. I'll just walk around outside all day. It seems peaceful. Don't have to deal with customers. This seems like a good time.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Welcome to Capital Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
I think that sign gave me like a stamina boost. So you can see it's highlighting all the packages that I have to deliver here. This does cut in a little bit to my primary mission and the rating I'm going to get off of that.
All clear.
But who cares? Just deliver it. Make delivery.
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
Oh yeah, so even if I find some lost cargo out in the world, and I don't have the time personally to go deliver it where it needs to go, I can put it into storage, and then a different player, I think, can then go deliver it to wherever they're going.
You that new guy? Sam
That's
Bridges.
Nick Easton.
Much obliged. Gotta say, I really appreciate you going the extra mile.
Oh, thank God, we can, like, auto-skip all of this.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
New interview data acquired. Interesting. Okay, materials.
Hey, I got something for you.
A hat. I think the UI of this game is the hardest thing to get used to.
Alright, until next time.
Good work. Sam, managed to get that bonus, huh? Wear it with pride. That hat's reserved for Bridges staff who've gone above and beyond. Head on down to your private room if you want to see how it fits.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that right now. I got a job to do.
So is there like a crafting component to this then? Because my boots have a durability, and I have a backup pair of boots. But how do I acquire more boots after I break my boots?
Have a pleasant journey.
Maybe I just have to go to like a resupply, whatever. But maybe there's ways I can fix them out in the field. Picking up resources, whatever. No little guys? Aw, no little guys.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
Okay, so we want to keep BB above water, because BB doesn't like being underwater. This stresses BB out. We need to keep an eye out for the durability of our equipment. Nice, very shallow. Like my ex-wife. I see something in the distance there. Could just be more lost cargo. I suppose I can just keep grabbing whatever I come across. I wonder if there's any way that I can, like, soothe BB while on the go here, if BB's stress level gets too high. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab some of these things. These still have like a pretty light load. I'll just keep chucking it on the back. What's that about? Post boxes dotted all over the landscape to deliver lost cargo.
Hey!
Oh.
Hey!
Okay, that's what select does on its own. So, the lost cargo that I have here, I can place this in here just while I'm out and about, and I don't actually have to run it back. Entrusting and storing lost cargo. If lost cargo is taken to a facility other than its intended destination, the following options can be selected. Entrust/store, submit the cargo at the facility, entrust its delivery to another player, and return its content to its original owner. Don't do anything. Do not submit the cargo, keeping it on your person in order to deliver it yourself. I see. So I can just... If I go to these terminals here, it's like... I imagine it's some pretty bad cowboy points if I, just, like, abandon cargo in the middle of nowhere. I would imagine. So that's why you would want to entrust that to another player. Like, I don't want to, like, keep all this on me because I can't carry this with me, but I don't want to just, like, let it be lost. There it goes, a little crypto buyout. It's been a while since I've thought about things in, like, those terms of, like, that, using that terminology of bad cowboy points. Because that's Red Dead Redemption 2 that I'm talking about there. So I haven't actively considered the metric of cowboy points in some time. That used to be something that I would joke about more. Like, I don't even fucking know, dude. Like 6 years ago? Ages ago.
Remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers.
Uh-oh.
Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
Well, that's gonna contribute to the degradation of the cargo, and that's gonna ruin my rating. Is there any way for me to, like, get, like, shelter? Get cover? I guess we just gotta move quickly. I guess it doesn't damage the cargo itself, but it makes it so that way if I drop the cargo, it gets more easily damaged.
Don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure
Or
to
correct.
try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
Wow, best viewers at another fuck-ass link. That's always different every time. Die. A ladder here, or just Nick Easton just telling you, like, hey, you should try putting a ladder here. Oh, I see a lot of lost cargo up there. How do I determine where this is gonna go? Adjust position, that's how. Okay. Like that. Okay. Grab. Let's climb. Can't carry that on my back. I'll carry these. This I will carry. Alright, let's get a move on. Whoa! That was weird. Looks like we've hit the city lines. The city limit. Timefall resistant wood. Disconnected from chiral network. Oh. Okay, I see. My back is a little bit, pushing cargo weight limit. Stamina restored and fatigue over... Okay. Well, let's drop both of these for the moment. I don't know if I'll be able to bring those with me. Let me see about, That's not it. I guess I don't have the ability to drop down like a pod to leave these for other players right now. But we want to leave a rope. We want a climbing anchor. So if I do... If I, like, place the anchor here, then I can throw the rope down that way. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I think I'm just going to have to leave those there. So this rope only goes 30 meters. So you don't want to do it at, like, the most sheer of cliffs, because you may not reach the bottom. This looks like it should get almost there. Pretty close. Yeah, pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. I think I can make up the remaining distance if... Oh, no, we get it. We made it. It's kind of getting a little doofy on the terrain. Yeah. So I guess I could climb back up from there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave that stuff. I just don't have the capacity for it currently. Keep an eye on the objective. It's just right over there. Okay, let's be careful running this fast, because we're probably going to trip. Slow down, bud. Take it easy. It's not a race. Take it slow now. I'm getting a lot of stuff, but I don't have the space for it. I could go for it on the way back, though. That is a possibility.
Keep it up.
Hmm.
Keep it up.
Okay, it's not too deep through here. Keeping BB above water. It's all good. We are soldiers, brave and strong. If you can't tell, I've been seeing some EDF 6. Seeing some people play it. Whoa! Tripping on a rock. Sorry, BB. Gonna get stressed for a moment. Okay. It looks like a good fun game. Maybe it's just like a good time to just like dick around and do whatever. Like a game you can just hop into and just start doing shit like it's almost like a story mode for like COD Zombies. You know, that kind of like just going through waves of hordes of enemies using a bunch of ridiculous weapons. Seems to be its speciality.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Sounds like Liam O'Brien. Okay, make delivery. And it's all should be fine. The smart drug.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. May have luck. This is great.
What the hell?
Thank you again.
This is all gay porn.
Everything looks to be in good order.
This isn't what I ordered.
Station will be too, I hope.
Okay. We had 0% damage on that. Nice. You see the path that I took because I went and delivered some other stuff back along the way. Yeah, we got there eventually. I wonder if you get more points based on if you can like get a PB of the delivery route, like take a shorter path each time. Look at my accolades. There's the total playtime too. Nice.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Just me.
Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years! And they sent us one guy.
Hey, I got the Cupid.
Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. I finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
We must connect the world. Can we invent a technology that's less explodey? You're disturbing my baby. I'm getting like 1 million new achievements. Okay, well we just connected we ran like a kilometer, and somehow that covers like that much of the world, of the United States, which as we know is the world. Ah, the post box, nice. Okay, showing a few other spots there. So now, because this area is connected, then I can get other players' help. And all the bridges they lay down. Very nice.
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
You got it.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Ah, there it is.
Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful. Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box.
Okay. Well, it doesn't actually look like I have any materials right now. Oh, wait, no. I have materials. There's none required for this initial round of things. Okay. Well, let's make another climbing anchor. Oh, I guess I already have one on me, so I won't make one. I'll make a PCC. Confirm. And I guess I'll carry that on the... How do I determine which side this attaches to? I want to put it there on the right hip. Is that, I guess, suit? And then yeah, okay. Right hip. Those are balanced out now. These are about the same weight. Good. Nothing being used on the shoulders right now, so that's a possibility for the future. I think we're still good with what we got here. I guess I got a bunch of other lost cargo that has to go back to Capital Knot City. We should try and bring all that back with us. I have these two. I have to deliver 15 kilograms of underwear. You're telling me that that's like important? Climbing anchor on the tool rack. I may move you instead to... Well, you know what? You're fine there. It's kind of ridiculous. These I'm going to move to... Oops. Yeah, this. Attached to suit. Still gotta get used to all this. It's very weird. Put these on the shoulders. Just to take a little pressure off my spine. And I think we are good there. Did I just make the thing that I do? Did I just, like, accidentally back out of stuff before we're actually doing things? Hang on. Did I fuck up? I think I fucked up. I fucked up. I accidentally just undid all of that. Hang on. Okay, let me speed run back through this. I have to confirm here, not back out of the menu. That's how it works. Any orders here? Orders for Sam. Deliver lost cargo? Oh. Okay, I just stored all of that. So that is now... I guess I could either come back for that, or that can become some other player's problem. Because at least if you entrust it, you still get points out of it. You get some effort. Yeah, so now that's another player's problem, but I still get a few points for doing it. Cool. They're like, you don't have to take it the whole way, but as long as you give it some consideration, you'll be rewarded. Okay, let's take on an order for Sam then. Construction post box is a lot closer. Can I take multiple jobs at a time? Number of items to be delivered, 6. It appears to be a risky mission. I'm gonna do the construction post box first because that's close and that's cheap. I suppose I can also take this, but I don't know if I have the capacity to do that right now. I guess I do. Just might be a bit difficult. And that goes pretty far. I think I'll just take this for now. I'll just go build the post box.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
I have one. I already made it. Oh. Okay, this is like... Man, the menus of this game get kind of weird.
To build a post box, you'll need... It goes without...
That's weird that it, like, forced me into the fabrication menu. Okay.
Order assigned.
Just go build that one thing.
Assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
Resins. So I guess there's another aspect to all of this, that if you do have to worry about stuff like your boots degrading over time, and your equipment breaking down, you'll want to make your trips as efficient as you can. Because if you're going to be running around someplace already, and you're already putting in the time and the resources for the one thing in the area, you might as well not have to make the return trip and waste durability and such. I think I just damaged my cargo a little bit. Unfortunate. Okay, well... Okay. Time fall accelerates the passage. Yeah, so a player put down a bridge here that I can use. Xavier. Thank you, Xavier. Very helpful.
This one's for you.
Give that as Brady as fucking... Yeah. Nice. A lot of little tutorial tips in this game. Like every 2 seconds I'm seeing one. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this. I will say, I think the biggest thing that's killing anything of this game for me so far is just the menus. Like, if there was more ways to do stuff without having to go into, like, a really big, clunky menu, that would be preferred. Like, being able to determine, like, you know, I want to put this cargo on the left shoulder, but I can't do that without first, like, picking it up for putting it on the back and then setting it to the shoulder. It's like, you know, they make it a little bit more complicated. Now I have to go into here, and then I have to take this, lost cargo, old books. Or I can take something else that's on my back here. Like these ladders. And attach these to the suit. Like, I wish that I didn't have to go into a menu for so many things, because it does kind of kill the flow a bit. Oh, don't cancel. Don't do that. And now we move slower because we're carrying some real heavy shit. Oh, we're about to lighten up a little bit. Yes?
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
I see. If I do that, there's the structure. Whoops. There's too much reading going on here. Chuck it right there. Like building a Subnautica. Subnautica. Cool. Get my rankings. Cool.
Good work, Sam. That's a fine compost box.
You wanna fuck it?
If you access it and select shared locker.
Okay, yeah, so I can entrust this. Or don't entrust? I mean, I could try to go deliver this. Can we donate it to other players? Oh. So I can do... Okay. So if I do share, I can donate weapons and equipment.
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange cargo with other porters.
There's just so much shit they want me to read. It's too much. So I can, like, share climbing anchors and ladders and whatever else. I'll share a ladder. Yeah. Somebody can have that. Yeah. Cool. It's all about caring for each other. And doing a shit ton of menus. Oops. That seems a little better there. Cool. Let's go make some deliveries. Oh, it's not going to be easy carrying all this weight, though. Okay, so where are all of my things going? All of my cargo. Orders. Oh, we don't see that. I guess I can see that by going to all the different stuff here. Yeah, still, these menus are still just an absolute mess. Ah, okay, so the books go right back there. Cool. I can just go run back right where I was. Stamina's still okay. I'd have to drink the canteen to get most of it back. That's cool. You can see the stuff that I'm carrying start to degrade over time from the rain. That's neat. Walk across this. Go. And the rain is done.
Yup, it's got some weight to it.
You said it, Norman. I should probably stop into my private quarters when we deliver all this so I can relieve my Norman.
Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Make delivery. Lost cargo. Boom. I think I did pretty okay.
Delivering cargo.
I'm so glad you're here. Gotta say, you truly are incredible.
All the stats, yep. People think of you as a porter who can be relied upon for basic orders, but with time and effort, you may one day be recognized as a true legend. A Night City legend. Got the most in miscellaneous.
All right then. Thanks for everything.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
Oh, I guess I don't have private quarters here. I have a private locker, but I do not have private quarters. I guess I'm gonna have to go piss in the woods. But now, since I got rid of that, I have, okay, hang on. Something going on here. Okay. Lots of hazards there. I don't know what those mean. It's ghosts and water and death. So maybe that means BTs? I guess we'll find out. That shows where I am and am not in network. Okay, so we're going to be traveling briefly outside of it.
You'll be delivering supplies for a Cairo printer. The distro center you're going to has one. First expedition set it up. On its own, it's no different from your run-of-the-mill 3D printer. Connected, though, it can utilize Cairo network data to reproduce all kinds of things. And you can imagine how handy that might be. Now, I know I don't need to tell you, but steer clear of any BTs you find out there. Avoid out's the last thing we need.
Sam, it's Hartman. Voidouts occur when the living of our world come into contact with beached things. The reaction is similar to what a physicist would call an annihilation, when a subatomic particle collides with its antiparticle. Alas, there ends our understanding. Why do the dead transform into BTs? Why are voidouts only triggered by human contact? And why are people like you able to return seemingly unscathed? No one knows. Yet it cannot be a coincidence that these phenomena were observed only after we discovered the beach and bridged this world and the next. Anyway, to reiterate, the only reliable means by which you can prevent a voidout is to stay far, far away from BTs.
Alright, try not to blow up the world. Rare metal delivery. 30 kilos. I don't think I'm going to need many more resources. We already have what we need. We have 2 ladders. We have a climbing anchor. I think that's okay. Go ahead and load. Yep. Do this piece by piece. Determine where I really want it to go. Right shoulder. Right shoulder ammunition. 30%. And the rest of it goes on the back. This is quite an arrangement. This is really something. Boots. I'm curious where auto arrange would place things. I'll try it. It did basically where I already have it. Cool. Almost the exact same configuration, they just put the ladders on the same side. Little bit hefty. We are soldiers, brave and strong. Alright, I guess I'll make this delivery, and that'll probably be the last thing I do of this today. Because this is quite a long game.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I should go ahead and try to plot a course. Seems like I can just follow down the river, maybe cross over once I reach this rock, and then just keep walking. Alright, no need to plot for that. That's fine. That's just normal. Slow it down a moment. I could run these over to the post box, but I don't have the effort to really do that right now. I'm already pretty well at capacity, so I'm gonna leave that to be somebody else's problem. Although I guess if I don't pick it up and put it in the box, then it won't be somebody else's problem. No, there's just so much going on. George Baton. Little survey tower. Huh. Looks like there's a spare pair of boots up there. So these are really good for showing you where everything is in the area. Yeah, okay. 0% damage boots there. I'm gonna place a marker on that. And I'll try to grab those on my way. Thank you, George. I appreciate you. This game is going to give me something that I didn't know was possible to have, which is boot anxiety. That's the spot there that I was looking at. I'd have to cross around. What is this, a sign? Or is this just like a post for the area? What does that do?
Sam.
What is that?
The cargo's been pinged.
Oh.
Now, before someone has eyes on you.
Oh, that's for those
Get
guys.
destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
Oh, that's for those, like, the homo demons. I thought that was, like, a good thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see him coming. Might be a bit hard to get those boots, then. Can I check the depth of this water? Oh, a tad bit too deep. Okay, ladder time. That does not go nearly far enough. Uh-oh. Can we put this away, please? Oh, God, we have to do combat. Oh, I'm getting lucky this time. Oh, I'm very unlucky this time. How does it keep getting worse?
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Okay, can I, like, turn off these, like, tooltips for everything? Like, they're for everything. Hints only, first time only. Say first time only. Having that be every time by default is kind of crazy. Whoa, wait. Okay, we're fine. Can I get enough distance off of this? No, that's still too far to cross. But maybe to the rock. No, even that's too far. Not a lot of great points to cross over here. How do I, like, cancel putting this away? I don't seem to be able to. How do I, like, I want to just, like, put it back in its thing. I guess like that, but now it's still permanently extended. It cannot be undid. I guess, yeah, the best crossing point is still up ahead. I'll try to get up there. We are slow. There are those boots over there that I want. Maybe those aren't so much of a priority, though. See another thing up there I gotta be careful of. Okay. We're not too far off. Still just have to keep an eye out for all these scanners. What's the warning for, like, mules? That's what that warning is. Okay. So it might make it more difficult to get around these. But it's still a good idea to try and stay out of the way of those scanners as much as I can, even if it means taking a worse path. Looks like, though, we can just travel up this valley. Sam, did you find it? The Indus River Valley civilization? I think it's time for some water. Which I don't know why I'm being, like, weirdly stingy about using that when it's just water. It refills just by standing in water. There's a lot of stuff here. But there is a PCC right there, so let's just grab this. And we'll just dump some of this into the post box. Sorry, little package. I can't take you with me. Oh, my banner changed. Okay. So it looks like what it's saying there with the tooltip, that even if I lose some cargo, if another player finds it, there's a chance that I won't be completely, like, shit out of luck on the mission. Yeah, and that's where we're going, right over there. Not a great pathway to take here. Having to go up and around the mountain. Let's keep our balance low, so we don't die. That is a lot of broken vehicles. What? BTs? What's going on? What was that? Yep, BTs. Okay. Try to move along the outside. I'll stick to the edges and try to find a place to cut through later. Whoops. Oh, well, there's one now. So it looks like my scanner can actually kind of show me the locations. Just a little bit. Keep moving away from that. What is this about right here? Somebody left their resins. An actual player left their resin. Okay, I see a good path across the river here. Go ahead and get this ladder used up. Container damaged? Why, though? Just the rain? I didn't do anything to it. Try to do that. What the hell? Nope, cross the river. I think it popped me out of stealth. When I went across the bridge, I think it took me out of stealth, and that's what fucked me there. Shh, BB. We're good. You're fine. Shoosh. Okay. Get a little bit of a clearance. Okay. We're fine. We're getting there. River's not looking good. Ooh, any amount of crossing that is going to be a bad time. Let me look at the cuff. Is there a better spot to cross? No, because I kind of got myself on a little island here. The best spot to cross would be, like, way further ahead. But I'm already kind of past that point. Looks like maybe if I go down to here. That way. And then I can go past the facility and try to come back. Okay, we're kind of past the BTs now. Seems that they're all concentrated that direction. We're not out of the woods yet. Oh! Don't scare me, cutscene. Oh no, BB. Oh, ran out of juice, poor little guy.
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
Please, my poor baby. Autotoxemia. Whoa. I'm not a doctor, but that sounds a lot like somebody getting poisoned by their own blood.
Your BB exceeds sustainable levels. It triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself.
Okay, so I guess I spent too long.
If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess if you stay in an area of stress for too long, then you can end up damaging your BB. And I don't want to damage my BB. I've only known this thing for 3.5 hours, and if anything happens to it, I'm killing everybody and then myself. This seems like a good bet right here. Now, if I had another ladder, that'd be nice to have to pair with this, but this gets it far enough. Refill my jug a little bit. My stamina jug. Okay. Good thing I didn't try and just cross the water like this, because otherwise BB would be fucking freaking out. Okay, I got scared by these little things popping up. But no, that's UCA, that's fine, that's Bridges.
Scanning Bridges ID.
Okay.
ID. Clear. All weapons will remain on until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
I wonder if I get a movement penalty, or maybe a balance penalty when my boots reach below half durability.
Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
So I can see based on the icon here, this place maybe doesn't have a private quarter. Maybe I just don't have it unlocked. I guess maybe I need to do this first before they'll let me.
Way station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Talk about above and beyond. Thanks. Must have had to pass through BT territory to get here too, didn't you? They weren't joking when they said you were a legend.
Did it all get there in one piece? Nice. Let's see how well that route looks. Seems not bad. Yeah. Not a bad route. Probably not ideal, but we got our S ranking. Sawsome. Ooh, almost level 3 connection. Close, but no cigar. I wonder what all these are about. Maybe this is just for, like, showing off to other players, perhaps? Like, it shows, like, what type of player you are, depending on what stats are more stacked out. Interesting.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
Good, just keep ripping that. You're not going to break the attachment at any point. Have to replace that. Oh boy, most of the stuff on my back is just like gone from the rain. Just destroyed completely. May not be a good idea to be relying on it too much. And I guess that's a good incentive to not carry around the same equipment for too long and to actually use it, as if you carry it for too long, it's just going to degrade on your back over time.
As always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
Okay. Well, I guess I just unlock more lore with the interviews. I think that's what that is. Mail and data. Recycle. Oh, thank God, because I have some old junk that I need to replace with new junk. And now we can see all the other stuff players left around, like somebody just left a samurai there. Cool.
Looks like we're on the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on.
I will never get used to looking at this man.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Gladly. I'm scared for my little guy. He's so scared. Do I have any other deliveries to make? I do. Oh no, that's entrusting. Okay. Because that's not where this goes, I think. Okay. Rest in private room.
Your work is great.
My poor little BB. A gleeby deeby BB.
Dead man, you there? Little help? Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
Oh, nice. It has a little Kojima Games, little keychain. A little charm.
Good. A temporary excess of stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs.
That's weird. So since the baby is born from somebody almost dead, then they're connected to death.
BBs need
Weird.
to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long.
How do they keep them from
This is why
developing
we must
into not
periodically
BBs?
update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network.
Ah, so we're just simulating it, tricking it into thinking it's back in the womb.
The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the Steel Mother in Capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Just a happy little guy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached.
That's the thing, he
Each one
says
has
that,
been
but
physically removed
even
from
he
its
can't
steel
help it.
mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
Good night, Guillermo. It is just funny, the insertion of real people into this game. But I guess it does add a lot to this game feeling weirdly real and, like, attached to reality. Or like a weird version of reality that's not too hard to imagine.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
How much DLC do I have to buy for you to have another song?
Can you see me?
How are things over there?
In my restless dreams,
Still
I
on
see
the
that
guard.
place.
Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope.
No touchy.
I'll be waiting, Sam.
I have a feeling all of those handprints stuck on his skin are related to his phobia. Perhaps a bad run-in with BTs.
Waiting for you. Come and find me.
This is Hartman. Since you're awake,
Nice
it might
ringtone.
behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be researching real good. Examining human anatomy. Oh, we can zoom in.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study
Norman Reedus bad water.
might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Chiralic. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you. Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react.
Okay.
Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you.
That sounds like
There was
suicide,
an
but I'll
old
try it.
research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
He's gone. I would have loved if we'd heard like a tiny explosion in the distance after the countdown. Okay.
Sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral Network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information. Such as the previous expedition's
Glance at the
logs and
camera.
reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Cool, I'm not listening. Is there an interaction if I do this? Oh yeah, he taps his feet. You can see in the shadow he's like bobbing his head too. A lot of fun details of this game. Okay, that's gonna be all I do for today though. It doesn't seem that it wants to let me save in here though. So I guess I have to leave this room before I can actually finish. Check on BB. Yeah, weirdly enough, you can't access the menu in this room. Oh, I can change the color scheme of my suit? Oh yeah, there's like full-on customization stuff, but only for a couple things. For the, like, accessories. Got it. Okay. There's the hat in there, but I don't think I care. Why would I want to cover up any more of Mr. Reedus? Like half the joy of this game. Alright, let's get some new information here. Let's go and read the mail. Benjamin Hancock. A lot to read here. Sorry, Sam, bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare metals, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. Look at the amount of emojis. I'm afraid I got some bad news for you, though. That bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. You'll have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once, though. Auto charger should kick in after. Sorry if we got your hopes up, and, I've got some more bad news for you, too. Cry. You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need, and to make sure that everything that's produced gets put to proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. Whole world, even. Anyway, there's this guy, George Baton, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever. Always some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. Fuck it. Hang on, I got a sound effect for this one. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll soon help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. It's funny. Oh, and here's the message from George. More than oxy. Sam the man, our savior. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness will change anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot, but after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. When Central went up, I told myself this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too, and the mood was just bleak. And then you waltzed on in. I know what you're thinking. At first, I thought it was just the oxytocin too, but that's not it. Not all of it, anyhow. You gave us the glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the chiral network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs again, even. Watchtowers, too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with mules, let alone BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one and end up dropping half of our equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. And that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. Okay, now I can save at this terminal. And we can go ahead and quit. That is a solid about almost 4 hours of Death Stranding. This is fun. I am liking this. The story of this is fascinating. The world of this is very interesting, and I want to see more of it. We somehow got 10 achievements out of that, because a lot of them are just, like, tied to whatever. But yeah, we are done with this for today. Thank you for joining me. I will return with this likely tomorrow. And this will just be another long-term series of, hey, grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever, sit back, chill, just enjoy walking around this pretty and scary world. All right, have a good rest of your day, and goodbye.